Hey everybody, welcome to Jobber Radio, and we're going to be going over the JRPL. We're talking the Jobber Radio Prediction League Extreme Rules Show. I'm going to go over that, go over the card and stuff, talk about a couple things, and show you guys some new things that we have featured on our website here. In case you haven't noticed already, we've added the titles. We have title history now. If you want to see any of that stuff, you're going to hover over Prediction League here, go over to title history, and you're going to see each of the titles that we have right now. We may add more later. Who knows? We'll see how it goes. But right now, we're starting out with these four, and nobody is champion yet. So stick with us. We'll get through it. We'll get there, and we'll have ourselves our first ever champions. So anyway, we're here to talk about Extreme Rules. So in case you haven't noticed, make your WWE Extreme Rules predictions has popped up on the website here. So first of all, if you are new and you haven't been here before, if you're seeing this for the first time and you want to take part, you're first of all going to click on Join the Prediction League. It's going to pop up the little Create Your Prediction League account here. All you're going to do is fill out what name you want, email, what wrestler you want for your pick base. You'll see what that means in a minute. And I've added a couple new things. This is something I really wanted to point out. I'm trying to fill in all the profiles, and I wanted some more information. So I am Bomber. I am fighting out of Charlotte, North Carolina in the kayfabe world. What song did I want? I put a song in. Whatever finisher you want. It could be anything. You could have Tombstone Pile Driver, as it shows right here, and you could have, who knows, Bobby Roode as your pick base. It doesn't really matter. And if you want to be a tag team wrestler or not, it's still up there. So do that, hit submit, and then you'll go check out the card for the events. Hover over the Prediction League. Click on events. This is where you're going to see the hub, basically, of all our events. And look at this. Extreme Rules. This is what's happening this weekend. If you want to see the card, click it. It shows the entire card here. And right now, I also want to point out that we have Money in the Bank in a couple weeks. And newly added to the site, Ring of Honor Best in the World. This is Ring of Honor pay-per-view. It's going to be happening June 23rd. And right now, I have everybody listed. Like, you don't have to show up for these Ring of Honor shows. TNA is kind of up there as well. These are shows that are not as high profile, and they're going to be treated almost like house shows. We encourage everybody to try and take part, but they're not as required as WWE shows. If you miss WWE shows, you're going to miss out on the big storylines and pushes towards titles and all that. But we do encourage everybody to attend the Ring of Honor shows and the TNA Impact, well, just the Impact Wrestling shows, no longer TNA. But anyway, those are few and far between. So here we go. We're talking, I'm getting there, guys. Extreme Rules right here. If it's time, if you're ready to make your picks right here, hover over, make your predictions for Extreme Rules right now. Click that. It's going to open up the page right here. And here's your information. If you don't know the rules, you need to read these. If you need more information, click right here because there are match stipulations on this show. So you need to go read those rules if you don't know what they are by now. Now, before you make your picks, you're going to put your name in. This is where, obviously, we'll know who you are. And email, you're going to confirm the same email that you signed up with. And if you notice, I put the location, the entrance, and the finishing move on this page right here. This is only because we got a lot of people that's already signed up. We have over 60 people, close to 70 people now already signed up. And they already submitted their picks, their account before all this stuff was created. So instead of having everybody create it again, I'm adding this just to this show. This is going to be added just to Extreme Rules. You're not going to see it on Money in the Bank or whatnot. But if you're seeing this for the first time and you signed up already, please fill this out. Well, it's required, so you have to fill it out because I'm trying to fill out everybody's profiles. I'll show you what it looks like here in just a second. But anyway, going through the card, you got only 6 matches are confirmed. I know by the time this video probably comes out, probably by tomorrow, they're going to announce the kickoff match. But, oh well, we wanted to get this out so you guys can get your picks in because we're 3 days away? We're only a couple days away. And WWE's slacking right now. So, anyway, since there's only 6 matches, how many confidence points do you think is going to be on the show? Guess what? Yes, 6. So, just say Roman Reigns. You're going to pick your points. We'll just go down the line here. Hardy Boys, 2. Dean Ambrose, 3. Let's hope so. Anyway, 4. Neville. Alexa Bliss and Bailey, 5. I'm just going through, just showing you examples. And Rich Swann, Sasha Banks, 6. Okay, so that's the main card. That's how you're going to make your picks right there. And then I added a lot of bonus questions because we want to avoid no contest matches here. So how many titles will change hands? There's 4 title matches on this show, so we can range from 0 to 4. Submissions, or pinfall or submission. How's the fatal 4-way? Who's going to take the pinfall or submission, basically, if I can read? So out of this match, who do you think is going to get the loss? Like, who is going to take the pinfall or submission? Pick who you want. There's a little drop down here. It's got all the people on there. And same thing for the mixed tag match between Rich Swann, Sasha Banks, Noam Dar, and or Noam Dar, whatever you want to call him, and Alicia Fox. Same thing there. And here is the unconfirmed as of this recording, as of us posting this. I'm pretty sure they're going to have Goldust versus R-Truth at the kickoff show. But like I said, unconfirmed. So what we're going to do, we're going to throw this on here for 2 points if you pick who wins the match. Who's going to win? Is it going to be Goldust or R-Truth? Pick it, hit submit. And this is not required. You don't have to do this. And if the match, read this right here, if this match does not happen, it's not going to count towards the score. So no big deal if it happens or not. That's why it's in the bonus points. So anyway, guys, that's how you submit your picks. But how about we go over the card really quick? That's what I want to do. So let's go back to the events page, and let's look at the card real quick. Do a little run through here. In the main event, we have Peanut is my bitch 69 versus, Peanut, the one and only Peanut. And things have been boiling over, I guess, already. We had Peanut is my bitch defeat regular Peanut at Backlash. And this is basically a rematch. Peanut's trying to get revenge. Peanut is my bitch put him through a table, and all kinds of stuff happened after the show. He called him out. Peanut is my bitch says he's not done with Peanut yet, so we're going to see how things go down at Extreme Rules. Then you got this tag team match that I'm a part of. I'm teaming up with Woody here, going against Crimson Cyborg and 3J Platinum. Now, there has been a big Twitter war between pretty much Woody and Crimson Cyborg. These guys have been going fucking nuts. And we do encourage that on Twitter. There's a lot of people throwing in trash talk and all kinds of stuff. And it just makes it more enjoyable. It makes it more fun. Obviously not required. All you have to do is come make picks. If you want, it's whatever you want it to be, guys. So we're going to see who wins that tag match. Then we got, of course, I had to put Rab up against Ash because we got Matt Hardy versus Jeff Hardy. And since the image here is both of these guys, I figured, hey, why not put them against each other? That should be fun. And then Scott, who keeps talking about how fucking undefeated he is going up against Super Hippo, who looked really fucking good at Backlash. So it's going to be an interesting match there. And then we have the Ultimate X match. First ever Ultimate X match. We got Tom versus Broken Nerd versus the Warden versus Cam Popplestone. And basically, you need to check out the rules of this match. It's close to the same as a ladder match, but hey, go read the fucking rules. The rules are there. The rules are all posted. The match stipulations, how to win. And then going down through the card, we got Crofty, who's undefeated, going against John, who's also undefeated. So somebody's going to take their first loss here. It's going to be interesting. Somebody's going to move on, and these guys are really high up on the card as far as getting title shots. So a lot's got on the line in this match right here. Then we got Matt Zion versus Legit Boss, which is kind of like a preview of, if you come down here, the Money in the Bank. These two are going to be in Money in the Bank. So we got kind of a preview match here between these two in a solo singles match. Then we got Lee versus Banksy. I don't know what to say about these guys. Just a couple jobbers right here. No, I'm kidding. But we got a nice match between those guys. We got Cheese making his debut. I put a capital on his E there. I'll fix that. But anyway, we got Cheese making his debut against the undefeated TB666. So, yeah, somebody's going to get the first loss here. And then T-No, who's also undefeated, going against the Green Machine, who looked absolutely fantastic at the Backlash, the last show. And then we got the undercard. We got Joe Blow, who beat my ass, going against X-Ross and Mod Step, I guess is how you want to say that. It's a nice triple. First, actually, that's the only triple threat on the card. That's interesting. Thought I was going to put more than that. But anyway, who knows? Some people might no-show. And if your opponent no-shows, somebody else is going to slide in that spot. You're going to get your match. Like, for example, if Cheese versus TB66. If one of those guys no-show, somebody is going to, he might be one of these other new guys, are going to slide into that spot. Or somebody else will rearrange the card. Everybody's going to have a match no matter what. If you make your picks, you're going to get a match no matter what. So make sure you submit your picks. But then we got Tagaby, I guess that's it, versus Beer Me Jesus. Both of these guys, I think Beer Me Jesus, I think they're both 1-1. I think so. I think they're both 1-1. Then we got Captain Charisma here versus Bastion, whatever it is. Bastion, if you're watching this, you submitted your picks, like your account, and you only picked AJ Styles, but AJ Styles was already taken. You didn't put any backup, so right now I don't have a pick base for you. So if you are watching this, submit a pick base. I don't care if you have to do it in the comment section below this video. Hit us up on Twitter at Jobber Radio, whatever you got to do. Get us to pick base, man. We don't have that. We got new guy Gourds versus against Buck N5 going for their first win. Same here. Two guys going for their first win. Wookie versus CM Carlito. And then another match looking for their first win. Alaska Brown going against Luke. We got Mr. Perfect pick base versus I was about to say Luke Harper, but that always throws me off. No, it's Bray Wyatt, but yet his name's Luke, so it's a little confusing. But anyway, guys, that is the card, and we also have a couple new guys that signed up, yet have matches. Don't worry if you just see your name down here and you don't see yourself on this card. Guys, like I said, submit your picks. You will be given a match no matter what. That is the sum of this thing. I saw a couple of people mention that, oh, I didn't see my name I didn't see my profile. I didn't see my name on the card. Guys, that's because I don't want to go through all this work and people no-show. Show up, make your picks, and you'll be included on everything. I promise you that. So real quick, I want to show you guys, before we get out of here, I want to show you guys on the roster page. And by the way, if you want to check all this stuff out, I've added so many new things. There's a new statistics little sub-menu here. We got match of the night. I'm just going to open that up real quick. It's gonna keep track of every match of the night for the entire JRPL history here. So far, we've only had 2: Woody versus Bomber, John versus Crimson Cyborg. That was at TakeOver Chicago and Backlash. And here's our next shows that we have lined up. So we'll see how that goes. But yeah, so we got a lot of stuff. But let's look at the roster. So let's just click on Crimson Cyborg here. Let's click on a random profile. So this is so far what the profile looks up. Still very empty. Profile's pretty much non-existent. All you have is your match history here. You have the career points. You have career record. That's going to be overall. We're talking obviously overall here. And career highlights, that's going to be stuff like title wins, Money in the Bank win, Royal Rumble win, Elimination Chamber win, stuff like that. But you see the soon to come. So earlier I showed you on the events page, or when you're making your predictions, you're going to submit these things right here: the location, the artist, the song, and your finishing move. So basically what that is going to look like, just an example. I've only done it on my page since I'm in control of my own page. Go down, let's see. So let's click on Bomber here. You're going to see a little preview on here. Bio, it's going to have built from, I picked Charlotte, North Carolina. Entrance, theme, backup by 12 Stones. If you give me a song that actually has something on YouTube, it will open up on YouTube. I mean, it's not that big of a deal, but affiliation, that's going to be if you're part of a tag team, part of a stable, it will have it listed here. I am not. Finishing maneuver, I'm just going to take Dirty Deeds, which is Dean Ambrose's finisher, and it's got the name and then the kind of the description, which is the double unhook DDT there. But as you can see, I've yet to get a fucking win too, so I'm pretty mad about that. But anyway, yeah, so that is what this is about right here. That's going to help fill out your profile. And something else that's going to show up on your profile soon, I'm still working on everything, is achievements. You're going to see all of the achievements that you've obtained, and each achievement is worth a point score. So, for example, if you win a hardcore match, it's going to be worth, that's not hard to do, so it's going to be worth like 5 points. And if you win a title, that's going to be worth like, I don't know for sure right now at this moment, but like 30 points, for example. And you're going to see all of your achievements listed on your profile. So that's what we have in the works right now for your profile. That's the card for Extreme Rules. that's pretty much it. I think I want to cover one quick thing in the statistics page. That is overall leaderboards. Now, we're going to keep track. Hopefully, we do this fucking forever. We'll see how long it goes. But we're going to cover, this is 2017 right now. So, if you look, it's got everybody's record on here, and it links to your profile. So, for example, I'm going to click Woody, and boom, it's going to open up his page, and you can see his profile. And it opens up in a new window, so it shouldn't take you away from here. So, anyway, as you look over these are the overall records, and guess what, guys? These are sortable, so you click it. Here's all the guys that are 0-1. Click it again, all the guys that are there. And then down here are your points. So right now, overall points, John is leading the JRPL in overall points. So if you want to click and see who has the least, it's Rab because he's a son of a bitch. And yeah. And anyway, if you want to see who has the most WWE points, it is Scott. Scott has 34, as well as Bastion, who... I think I'm saying that right. Bastion. Anyway, they're tied with 34. They had the most at Backlash. The least amount, CM Carlito. Sorry, dude, but you're at the bottom. And then NXT. Well, some people didn't take part in that. That's no big deal. But the lowest is Captain Charisma, who's got 5 points. But he's going to improve on that, I'm sure. And then, anyway, the most we had me, Woody, and John all tied for a perfect score at NXT TakeOver Chicago. So we're leading that right now. But, guys, this is all sortable. We're going to keep track of everything. I hope you guys are enjoying everything we do, and we got more to come. Look out for the achievements. Those are coming up next. And I don't know how often we'll be able to cover each show, kind of like I did in this video, but I'm going to try. It's a lot of, we got fucking, what, four shows coming up? We got Money in the Bank in 2 weeks. Then right after that, we got Ring of Honor Best in the World. Then we got Slammiversary. And then right after that, which isn't even on here yet, we have great Balls of Fire. And then, what is that? Battlegrounds, which is right after that. And then SummerSlam. So we got a little bit of a break after Battleground. But a lot's going on. I hope you guys are enjoying everything. And feel free to hit us up on Twitter at Jobber Radio. We have the DMs open now. Direct messages are now open. Feel free to contact us if you want to reach out, change anything about or if you want to request a match and everything's available, sure, go for it. Request a match, and if it can happen, we'll let you know and we'll make it happen. So there it is, guys. That's it. Good luck at Extreme Rules, and we'll see you guys on the next JRPL, the Jobber Radio Prediction League event. So see you guys.